Hello, Quizticles, and good morning, and welcome to another edition of Trivial Tuesday, the quizcast powered by Tusk Trivia. Coming up, you're going to get 5 questions. We'll even give you the answers because we're that nice. A little bit of a random fact could win you a quiz, baffle your friends, get you some very strange looks with some of the facts that we dish out, and something inspirational, motivational, maybe even nonsensical just to round out your episode. So, grab yourself a seat, pen and paper, or just shout out your answers at whatever you're listening to, and get ready for quiz time! Good morning, Quizticles, and welcome to your little 5-6 minute time killer on a Tuesday morning. It's a Trivial Tuesday podcast powered by Tusk Trivia, and obviously we land every single Tuesday with 5 random questions, a random fact, something nice and motivational to round you off. As always, we will plug with, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and YouTube, which are both at Tusk Trivia, to join in with the weekly Wednesday night quiz every week, 7:30pm. It's pre-recorded, so feel free to check it out at any point, but they drop about 7:30 every Wednesday night. www.tusktrivia.com is the home to the Spotlight Saturday Night Quiz, which lands about 6 to 6:30 every Saturday. You'll also find links to all of the platforms, all of the other links for the podcast, the upcoming December podcast, which will be Stories with Simon, which is a brand new one, also going to be available on all of your podcast providers of preference, and potentially I'm going to get that onto YouTube and onto Facebook, and I'm even going to see if I can get it running live up on the website without having to go through loads of hoops, but we'll hold our breath on. Don't hold your breath on that one. You'll also get updates to news, charity links, any special quizzes that I'm plugging, some live stuff. So at the time you hear this, I've just recently done a live one in Berwick. I've got another big live one coming up in December. There's going to be a big live Facebook special just before Christmas. Check out the page. There's so much stuff. It's unbelievable. I mean, December is going to be absolutely jam-packed with content on everything. But November, we're taking you around the world, and we have already been to Spain. We've been to the far-flung reaches of Australia. So today, we're going to take a trip up north to Canada. Question number 1. What features centrally on the Canadian flag? So what features centrally on the Canadian flag? Question number 2. How many time zones are there in Canada? So how many time zones are there in Canada? Question number 3. Canada gave the world which wonderful pizza back in the 1950s? So Canada gave an amazing pizza to the world in the 1950s, but what was that pizza? Question number 4. Almost that time of the year for it. Canada celebrates Thanksgiving. True or false? So Canada celebrates Thanksgiving. True or false? Going back through some older quizzes, I had to correct that one now. Question number 5. Hockey might be the national winter sport, but what is Canada's national summer sport? Yes, they have a winter sport, hockey, but they also have a national summer sport. And what would that be? We'll get you some answers in a second, but it's random fact of the week time. And Canada is the world's 2nd largest country by area, but it still sits over 7 million square kilometres, or about 2.8 million square miles, smaller than Russia, which is the largest, and that's mental to think the 2 biggest countries are so far apart. Anyway, let's get you some answers. Question number 1. What features centrally on the Canadian flag? It's the maple leaf. Maple leaf for 1. Question number 2. How many time zones are there in Canada? There are 6. Canada has 6 time zones. And number 3. Canada gave the world the greatest pizza. Going back in the 1950s, they gave the world the Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian pizza, and yes, pineapple belongs on pizzas. Question number 4. Canada celebrates Thanksgiving. It's true. Now, it's not the American Thanksgiving, but they do have their own Thanksgiving feast and Thanksgiving Day, and it is normally the 2nd Monday in October. I didn't know that. I previously said it was false on a quiz a couple of years ago, and I stand corrected. It is true. They celebrate Thanksgiving 2nd Monday in October. And number 5. Hockey might be the national winter sport. Canada's national summer sport is lacrosse. Lacrosse for number 5. So, hope you did well, but we'll keep cracking on. And this one comes from Jan Arden, a singer-songwriter. If you're going to get out there and not be prepared to fail, you're missing out in life. Failure's half the fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Quizdicles all, thank you for playing, and I'll be back with you next week. Have a fantastic day. Ta-da!